Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down, and I'm here with my good friend Deon. We ain't got Chris today because we on a cracker break. Yes, we are. Not a white people break. We on a cracker break. And Chris is at the beach.
Literally at the beach.
Yes. He's at the beach with his kids eating sand.
This is probably true. They probably do eat sand. The little one, I'm sure, is gonna put it in his mouth.
No, Chris is on vacation, y'all. So I decided, hey, why not just have a podcast anyway? But I really am on a cracker break. But I love my good white people. Good white people, I love y'all. Crackers, I don't got time for y'all. N-words, I ain't got time for y'all. Good black people, I love y'all. So that I want y'all to know that my feeling for crackers and N-words is equally the same. I'm on a break. I can't take no more news. I can't look down my feed and see who did this and see. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, Deon.
She is tired. That's why you went to Canada and had Pootang.
Yes, I did go to Canada. I ain't had no motherfucking Pootang. I ain't gay, nigga. I had Poutine. Fuck you. I tell you why I'm tired. Because I don't know if I told you on the last episode, but I'm 53 years old and I'm going through menopause. And I had an ablation where they burn your vagina up so it would never catch a fire again. And my fucking period came back on. Do you know how hard it is to have a period after you ain't had one in about 13 years? I was in there trying to wrestle with the fucking Kotex. There's a difference between a panty liner and a Kotex. My Kotex is long, right, from front to back. I need all the protection. So
why you say it? Why you say it like it's long? Like it was a dick or something. My coat that long. Like you were proud of it. Like you put it on the table. My coat that long, motherfucker.
That's one of them depends.
This is the longest intro ever.
Okay, play the damn music. They don't understand.
All right, we're recording. Go ahead.
Oh. Hey. Uh-huh.
What up?
Hey.
Happy weekend to you.
What the fuck is happy weekend, dear?
You made it to the weekend. Some people do not make it to the weekend, Miss Pat. Some people's lives end on Thursday. Ain't that a bitch?
Only people that happen to the people who ain't never died before.
I mean, there's nothing I can argue. You are correct. Yes, that is true.
That only happens to the people who ain't never died before.
I would just hate to work all week and then die on Thursday. You don't get your check till Friday.
Somebody gonna spend it for you.
The government.
No, if you black, your relatives gonna pick up your last check now. I ain't never seen a black relative say, "Oh, you can keep the check. He gone. Fuck that shit. How much your check here?" First thing we do is call the job and see if they had any type of insurance or is the wheel set up or who gonna get the last check and do we have a check coming for the following week? They want the check that he put in the hole.
I need his vacation days, all that.
Can I get the check he worked and put in the hole? I need.
Can I look at the lost and found too? While I think that's his jacket over there.
Give me everything my husband would do, honey. Cause he done left me here. I don't know how to pay these bills without his ass. Some of us. Trying to get the mic to stay. What's wrong with it?
They've been talking about your mic arm being propped up by a pill bottle.
It was. I wish I had one now to prop it up. I'm trying to prop this up to make it stay like this. I don't know why I want. Oh, it's a button over here. My dumb ass. It's fixed now. So. I'm glad I turned the prescription around because it was only it was cholesterol. Like I could see them googling now. Oh my gosh, you got cholesterol. Everybody got cholesterol if you eat fried food. Okay, so
Facts.
skinny people, babies. I know a baby that got cholesterol. Sometimes the milk have too much grease in it. It's been a crazy week this week. The guy from the Heritage Fund died.
No, who?
That 2025 shit. One of the
I
guys
didn't
who
know
was
that.
backing it. Yeah, he was
Project
83.
2025.
Yeah, it was all over the internet, and they was like, "Oh, it comes in threes."
Who's the other two?
We gotta wait to see who check out. Usually when somebody die in that level, it comes in threes. If an actor die, two more actors gotta follow.
Mm-hmm.
Two more well-known people. So, and I know a couple people in that age bracket that can get the fuck up out of here. But we're gonna see how God gonna handle that. Don't let me kill nobody. That is God's job.
You don't want to murder nobody.
I would like to murder a lot of people, but I'm not gonna do the work of the Lord. I do not do the Lord's work.
Say he get paid on Wednesday.
Well, when I do the Lord work, I go to jail. When the Lord's doing the Lord's work, we go to a funeral.
Amen to that.
So I've learned not to do the Lord's work. And these people be out here killing people doing God's work. I'm like, why are you doing God's work? God don't want you to do his work.
And that like a free kill.
Shit me. You mean on Xbox, nigga. You do it for real. That ain't no free kill.
What do you say to the people who say that the people who killed him were sent by God?
I say they're crazy. Because God know how to kill you. So what is he sending you for?
God never sends an assassin. He do it himself.
He can snap his finger and you out of here.
Yeah, gotta choke you in your sleep before he send a nigga to shoot you.
Yeah. So I'm like, you're lying. God ain't sent you. You ain't.
Although he did send David to kill Goliath, didn't he?
No, Goliath got that rock and slung it on that sling blade himself. That's the man with the.
That ain't what happened.
I don't know the Bible. That one book right there, I stay away from. But
that's the Lord's job.
God got to read that book because I tried to read the Bible, but they kept saying hi, die, day, boo, day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. That got bored. And then, it's THO, THI, THA. It started to sound like Asian to me. So I was like, I can't.
What?
Yeah.
What you mean it starts to sound Asian to you?
THIA is Thai. Ain't that in the Bible? What?
Oh, I don't know what chapter you was reading. I ain't never seen Thai in the Bible.
Oh, maybe I'll read something else.
I think you was reading the menu, my nigga.
You talking about thighs, chicken?
Sometimes it get thick like that. You go to the restaurant, you be flipping, and you be like, damn, this is a Bible right here. And you go to pray. You put your head.
Speaking of which, did you hear about that? The CEO from Red Lobster heard the complaints.
Oh God!
He said they've changed not just from you, but from people in general. But they said they've added more seasoning to the boil.
Ain't no more.
It should be much better now.
A little bit of that crap. Fuck that shit. I ain't never going back in there. If I want a Red Lobster biscuit, nigga, I'm going to Kroger and buy the mix. I will never in my fucking life eat that stale ass food again and that spooky ass restaurant. I done told y'all, Red Lobster need to tell them people change them light bulbs. Them light bulbs are for Halloween. Yeah. That motherfucker, nigga, you walk in there, you millions that want to fall on the floor. The carpet, you feel like a scary, spooky house. Well, white people gonna sit at the table and boo you. Boo!
Welcome to the honey lobster.
So I'm like, I don't want to be bothered with that bullshit. The table was dirty and sticky, and the waitress I had, she was too happy to be at a restaurant like Red Lobster. She literally kind of had Chick-fil-A customer service. And I felt like she had been cloned and they sent her out there to do that shit. And the real bitch was in the back in the freezer unhappy. It was horrible. My Red Lobster experience was horrible. Seafood bagged my ass. Nigga, let me tell you
sorry.
something. When you can chew your garlic, I was chewing the garlic. you shouldn't chew the garlic like gum. Red Lobster can keep that bullshit. I don't want no motherfucking Red Lobster. I don't want no red or no lobster ever again together. Them two words should never combine. CEO called me because I was a fat, upset bitch. I don't woke them kids up early in the morning, took them up there. Hey, we're going to support the black CEO. Fuck that shit. Black CEO, give my goddamn money back. Give me my money back. You need somebody to go through there with a pressure washer and some spread on them goddamn tables. You, while you at it, pressure wash the staff too, because they were dusty as fuck that lady.
Pressure wash the staff.
Oh, dirty ass restaurant. Only thing good was the biscuit. Nigga. Well, I was chewing garlic. I had forgot to tell y'all that shit. Who the fuck chew garlic? Not even Asian people have garlic that thick in their food. Nigga, I had so much garlic in my teeth that got holes in it that I could have dug it out and blew a bubble. I ain't fucking Red Lobster again. You only get to give me gonorrhea one time. Nah, I'm done. I'm gonna find me something else. And let me tell you something. I'd rather been in that relationship with that CEO just got caught cheating on his wife.
They fired his ass, boy.
They fired
him?
Mm-hmm. Well, he resigned. But they was gonna fire him if he didn't resign.
But how you get fired for getting side pussy?
He got fired for embarrassing the company.
How you get caught in private booth though? Who camming all the way up top like that?
They say his wife set him up.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, she did. She got it. Kind of feel like it. It seemed like because the lady next to them worked with them, and she was laughing too fucking hard. And how do you
She killed her ass off.
But how do you get a new job, and you only been there 8 months, and you go straight in and start fucking the CEO, and the wife look better?
It ain't always about the looks.
I know it's about the booty hole.
His wife didn't get him Coldplay concert tickets.
Hey, that was a Coldplay though.
Let me tell you something. When he ain't gonna even eat his salad off a cold plate no more.
Bro.
You know, when they bring your salad out, the plate be cold, he gonna like heat my plate up.
He don't even want cold cuts from Subway no more.
If he was living in a cold state, he gonna move to Florida where it's hot at all year round. I mean, for you to
he wants warm, serious from now on. No more Coldplay. I just need warm and serious.
To get caught like that, where the world know you cheating. I mean, if the wife did that, kudos to you, girl. That's how you get your money.
They both were cheating. What was her husband doing?
Her husband probably didn't give a fuck about her, but it's him. But did she get fired too?
I mean, I would imagine. Don't they work at the same place? How he gonna lose his job and she still go to work?
She can't go to work. And what kind of business was it?
They're like a astronomy company, right?
They count stars?
Something like that.
Well, shit.
Ain't that the name of the company? Astronomer? Look it up.
No, I can't look it up.
Astronomer. Nike can.
He can't spell astronomer.
ASTRO. Astronom N.
None of us can spell it. This just
I can't spell it either. Now that I think about it,
go back.
I don't even know how to fucking say it now.
Yeah, I need 2 strings to do all that.
But you know the cool part of the whole thing about it is they were black. They were me personally. All he had to do was throw his hands up in the air, act like he was party. Yay! Mm-hmm. That's all he had to do.
They said it wouldn't have been a big deal had they just not reacted. But because they gave such a shock reaction. People were like, oh, well, why is they not? So the people started to look it up because you know how people. Ever since I watched that documentary, "Don't F with Cats," people don't have anything other to do than to look stuff up on the internet and ruin people's lives. They're like, there's a whole industry you can make money off of doing this. I hate to even say it, but like people literally do this. Their whole job is.
Somebody looked up "Don't fuck with concerts."
And I think the wife hired him because the way that girl was laughing, and if that story I seen on TikTok was true about her knowing about it.
Who, the wife?
No, the girl next to him she is the one who was in on it with the wife. From what a story I seen on TikTok, I don't know if it's true or not. So take this with a grain of salt, everybody who's listening. But according to the theory I saw, was the girl was friends with the wife of the man who was cheating, and they had gone to a concert a couple months ago or something. They knew about the camera, and they somehow hatched an idea to get them to, because the girl next to him knew that the new hired chick was cheating. That's the story I've been told or saw on TikTok.
But how did they say the wife hired the cameraman?
Whose wife?
His wife.
The guy's wife.
Money and said, put it on them. Because you know the man at the bottom, he was hitting his head, the gay looking dude.
What gay looking dude?
When they flashed, before they flashed to them, they flashed to a man that supposedly gave the girl a signal for them to put the camera on them. That's what I saw on TikTok too. I don't know how true TikTok is, you know. But
see,
that's a hell of a way to keep you. That's a hell of a way to get your alimony check.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So now both of those spouses can sue.
Sue who?
The other. They can sue the other for ruining their marriages.
They gonna sue each other? How much was he worth? How much was he worth?
I'm sure he had a good job. Let me look that shit up. Let me see if I can. Ooh,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, you can't steal somebody's wife or husband. They can legally go after you. Let's see. What was that guy's name? Google. Was he he was astronomer CEO, right? Andy Byron.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, he resigned yesterday. I wonder what his salary was.
Where is he gonna go get another job at? Where everybody know him from every country. He was so sexy as salt and pepper. He gonna have to dye his hair green or black or blue.
They say he's estimated to be worth between 50 and 70 million, and was paid between $469,000 and $690,000 a year. That was his salary.
90,000.
No, 469,000 to 690,000 a year. But he received handsome performance-based bonuses, according to Google.
And how much he worth?
Between 50 and 70 million.
Ooh, that wife had to get paid. Damn, I ain't never been cheated on with somebody who got $50,000.
The company is worth $1.3 billion, allegedly.
I don't know what kind of stars he's counting, but he got some time now.
Yeah, they saying he got some money, so he might have to split it with old boy whose wife he stole, and his wife.
Believe me, he threw that bitch back. Did you see all the TikTok where he picking her up and slinging her out the way?
No.
Yeah, shit. Believe me, he gave her back.
I've seen lots of switches of the. Have you seen the baseball stadiums?
Oh my! The baseball stadium is ridiculous. They need their ass beat for that. And then did you see the man who was holding the sign say, "I'm with my wife." I remember Remember back in the day when overdrafting your bank account was the scariest things possible. But that fear is behind you now with Cash App. Cash App does more than what you think. When it comes to having your back, making sure your money stays your money, if you direct deposit at least $300 in paycheck each month and use a Cash App for your purchases, you can unlock up to $200 in free overdraft coverage. Y'all heard me, over $200 in free overdraft coverage. If you overdraft unexpectedly, there are no hidden fees. Manage your money on your terms and take advantage of free overdraft coverage up to $200 on Cash App today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use my exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App, use my exclusive reference code pat down in your profile, send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you will get $10 dropped right into your account. You can thank me later. That's a hell of a way. But you know what, ladies? She taught us one thing, and we have to stick behind that sister. She taught us how to take a nigga down. If that's what she did. And we all need to get more smarter than that. There wasn't no knocking out no window. There wasn't no flat no ties. There wasn't no beating his mama up, whooping the girl ass. That was just downright classic. Setting him up for the downfall. The drive-by killing that she did on him, it killed him slowly forever.
Nah, there'll be plenty of people who don't give a shit.
Yeah, but he'll never be forgotten. I'm just saying.
That's true. He will always be.
You know what?
I wouldn't knock her guy.
I wouldn't knock her if she took him back. That's her husband.
Why embarrass him and then take him back? That would be dumb.
Let him know, bitch, don't play with me. Play with your mom. She got more time with you because she was in labor with you for 10 hours, not me. Find you something better to do, hoe ass nigga, and not go to a concert with a bitch who I look better than. If you gonna fuck up on me, fuck up. Don't fuck down. That bitch look like a piece of bread in the face.
Say it again.
Bread. Not new bread. Old bread. Old light bread.
She want new bagels round here.
Yeah, she looked like a piece of bread with some eyeballs.
Said if that fucking bakery light ain't on, don't come around here.
Yeah, if you were gonna cheat on your wife,
you just said if you gonna cheat up.
Cheat up. You cheat down. That bitch had way more wrinkles in the face than the wife did. How you gonna mess with a bitch with a what that shit fruit roll up face? What is wrong with you? The wife look better. I mean, I know the wife might not be licking your asshole, but there's so many toys out there that you can get to satisfy you in the need that your wife won't do. Because when we get married, it's just shit. We ain't sucking no dick round the clock. We not going to blow in your booty hole, whatever you might like. We don't have time for that shit. We are in the middle of trying to get this chin hair off our face. She was trying to stay in shape. She was fighting back her own facials and shit that she had to work with. Ain't nobody got time to be sticking their mother blowing in your booty hole and lighting candles and firecrackers. I don't know how they like it, but evidently it was a reason why he stepped out, and she looked like she did everything. Oh, I assume because that's why men cheat, because the next bitch do what they won't do at the house.
Nah, sometimes it's just because they're there. There's a myriad of reasons why people do what they do. You could blame it on one thing, or you could blame it on, childhood trauma. I know a nigga who robbed a bank and said it was because he got touched as a kid.
Oh, I know that.
You know what I mean? So, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I guess the child molester worked at the bank.
He said I could hear the change in his pocket. His pants went hit the floor and then changed.
What are you laughing at? I'm lost. Well, shit happens, and even if the lady took the man back, I wouldn't, because you don't know how much somebody loves somebody, and they've been together, they got kids, sometimes
50 million is a lot of money.
Sometimes it take a public humiliation to make a motherfucker do right.
It seems like the world don't have shame anymore.
Oh no, how can you have shame with the shit we going through? Hey, we are in a time that. I was just telling somebody, we are in a time where our grandparents and parents had already went through. The reason why this shit is so unbelievable to us, because we heard about it, but we never lived it. Now we living it.
Like what? What do you mean?
Just all the rollbacks and how just the separation, the DEI removal, getting rid of black. These motherfuckers so racist. They went down to motherfucking
Did you see
Alabama.
today the nigga said he want the Redskins back? The nigga said they Washington and Cleveland go back to the Redskins and Indians while we're at it. He typed that shit out in Truth Social.
Yeah, you can do that. But they so racist. I think this was in Alabama or Iowa, one of them. They removed Jane Brown statue. Now what the fuck? Remove it. Y'all didn't want to see a nigga be still? He wasn't that statue wasn't fucking with nobody. There been many times y'all danced to Jane Brown music. Now y'all don't want him standing out in front. They took Jane Brown statue up.
Say he can keep the James, but the Browns gotta go.
I was like, who the racism out here is busy. That you go Trump had already took Martin Luther King and stuck him in the closet.
Yeah, when he remodeled again.
He gonna keep remodeling because he want to see all of this shit. Because them veins. I'm telling you, when them veins hit the closing of your leg, ain't no blood going to your heart.
Yeah, that's what I seen on TikTok. A lady, she'd been a nurse for I think she said 29 years. And she's like, it's only a matter of time for him. Unfortunately, with that, what he got, it's like they can stave it off, but eventually, because of how old he is.
The only reason why he announced it, I believe, is because all of that Headsburg, what is it called?
The Epstein stuff, yeah.
Epstein stuff. So he wanted, he said, well, tell him I'm sick. They'll feel they're like, we don't give a fuck. Next.
He would do anything to get off that Epstein stuff.
The Epstein stuff is crazy. It is. He said he don't doodle. They said you doodle and you doodle on.
I've never drawn a picture of a little kid. I don't like children. Everybody knows.
You doodle and you doodle. Somebody post a picture of him on the toilet doodling and doodling. They say you a lie, you do both, nigga. So it's crazy the shit that we're going through. I went to Canada this weekend, and shout out to Winnipeg because that was a hell of a time. I didn't have no problem getting across the border, and once I got to the festival, me, Bert Kreischer, and Whitney Cummings, the people look happy. I mean, every country got their problem, but they actually look happy. And I was happy to be there too. I really fucking was. It was nice. So I went up first, and then Whitney Cummings goes up, funny, and then Bert goes up, and everybody funny. So we get ready to leave, and Bert said, "Hey, Miss Pat, you want to fly back with me tomorrow?" And I said, "What you mean fly back?" He said, "Well, I flew private." I said, "I can't afford to fly no fucking private." He said, "No, get on my plane with me." I said, "Get on the plane with you." Fuck yeah, I want to fly private. I tell Trent, my makeup artist, I said, "Hey, we gonna fly private," and he was scared because you already feel like if you flying Delta, you protected. It's a company, and when you ain't never flew private, you don't fucking know what to expect. I said, "Well, I only had one other opportunity to fly private, and that was the time I opened for Cat Williams, and everybody was jumping on the plane." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna just jump on Delta because I'd rather get my points. I'm all about the points. You don't get no points on private.
Ain't no points on private.
No."
I think
So
that's the point.
But it was much easier. It was fucking nice. It was nice as fuck. So shout out to Bert Kreischer for giving me that experience to fly private. So I get on the plane and I sit down, and I mean he's working on what he's working on, and I'm reading, the stuff that I need to get caught up on, and Trent over there just looking around. And we takes off, and we didn't have that much turbulence, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and they fed us, and you get drinks. It was nice as fuck. It was nice. It was an experience. It really was. So shout out to Bert Kreischer for just taking my palate to a place I cannot afford.
Said, thanks for the sample. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the sample. That it was nice as fuck, and it was so crazy. So we fly from Winnipeg to Atlanta. So we get out the plane, right? And let me back up. So you know me, I'm country as fuck. So Bert Kreischer was telling his wife, he said, like, "Yeah, man, Pat said, I don't want to eat no poutang. You know, that's the
Poutine.
yeah." So, but I went out there and said, I don't want to eat no poutang, and he was like, you know, you stood on stage and tell them people you won't eat no pussy. I said, no, I'm talking about fries with the gravy. I had no idea I had pronounced
You
it
said
wrong. And they were just laughing like,
uh,
how you pronounce it? Poutine?
poutine.
Poutine. I'm out there saying, I
Poutine.
won't eat no poutine.
That's crazy.
So
It ain't so bad once you get past the tang.
I'm glad I didn't say, "Ooh, I ate some poutine and it was good." I'm glad I didn't try. So we fly into Atlanta, right? And there's a bunch of black people, you know, bringing the plane in. And I get out the plane. And one boy's like, "Damn, Miss Pat, you fly private?" I said, "Nigga, don't get it twisted. My friend fly private. I just I hitched like a ride from
Mhm.
Winnipeg with him. I can't do this shit. These people ask me to put, you know, when you fly private, I think you got to pay for the gas too. I'm like, you better roll this motherfucking plane to QT.
So you're gonna
Well,
have to have
shit.
boots on the ground.
They're rolling the QT.
Shit, me and them kids been pushing that motherfucker QT. You say I gotta fill it up. I sure will, nigga. Push this motherfucker up to QT. They got diesel.
You can't put no diesel in a fucking private plane.
What they put in it? Air, water.
Jet fuel, nigga.
Oh,
You try to use QT points.
They don't even name it anything else. It's just jet fuel.
oh, it's jet fuel.
That's it. It's its
Oh
own thing.
shit.
They don't call it gas.
Well, damn. No wonder it costs so much.
Yeah, jet fuel costs a shit ton of money.
Well, shit. Well, what gas station got jet fuel?
The bank.
Shit.
You gotta,
If I ever fly private, I'm gonna tell everybody get off the plane and run. If I got
You gonna be asking for donations on again? No, give me $20.
you gonna see my big ass running down the tarmac with my
what public airport are you landing in a private plane where you can just get away? Nigga, that's the point of having a private plane.
Well, I ain't gonna be flying
So the
private,
niggas who get off of it can't run away.
nigga. Shit me.
That's so
Jet
funny.
fuel. It don't use diesel.
Mm-mm. I
Well, we
mean,
gonna
you can if you want to drive the whole way.
You say you ain't gonna get up in the air.
Treat that bitch like a bus.
well, we gonna get diesel.
I
And
will
we
take the wings off.
Just get a dick and balls driving to Winnipeg.
That dick and ball plane.
but that what it gonna
Like, that
be.
whole plane's got a vasectomy.
You gonna
Shit.
circumcise the plane to go to Winnipeg? I
Like
can't afford a
anything
jet. That's
possible.
where they keep the fuel too, in the wings.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't know that.
How long was the flight?
Well,
Was it
oh
faster?
hell yeah, it was fast. It was like 2.5 hours.
Damn.
Hold on,
Winnipeg to
hold
Atlanta?
on. Yeah, Winnipeg to Atlanta like 2.5 hours. And when I went there, I had to go through Minnesota. And when I went through Minnesota, and I had to get another small plane to get to fucking Winnipeg. So it was a total like 4.5, 5 hours, 2.5 hours. Private, no problem. Leave it alone. No problem. So I finally got to fly private, and it was something that I wanted to do. So shout out for Bert Kreischer for giving me that experience, because there was no other way I was gonna get it. You know, I personally believe there was no other way, because you tell me $52,000 and I gotta fill up the plane. Again, I'm running down the Tormax. Oh, and so yeah, I told you I got off the plane and black people like, damn, me Pat. No, no, I win.
Say it with me.
I can't even fake it like that. Let me tell you something. I was so out of my category of money, I didn't even take a picture of going on the plane. I was well behaved.
He said, like that good nigga, she should.
Said I sat by the door and waited for them to pat me on the head.
Man, I was
Well
so
behaved.
fucking well behaved. I just knew that was not my element. That's not, but it was a nice thing to do. If I ever get an opportunity, I would love to give my friends a chance to experience that. But right now, not on my dime. Nah, I can't do that. So
Couple more seasons of the Miss Pat show, you'll be
nigga, you need Miss Pat Show to be on NBC, ABC.
there. They firing everybody at them networks, ain't they? Stephen Colbert just lost his job.
Oh, how the fuck Stephen Colbert lose his job?
Well,
What is the craziest shit? Then this man who this orange nigga go out and say he happy.
yeah, I heard it was retaliation for what he had been saying.
Yeah, he said it was a bribery, but I was like,
And they
Jesus
fired. They said we
Christ.
just gonna get rid of the show. Don't nobody watch it anyway,
But he
which is
was number one
crazy.
on late night.
They said he wasn't. They said he wasn't making his numbers in the target demographic of 18 to 24.
Nah, but
That's
he
the
was number one.
legalese reason for getting rid of him is
First
the
of all,
advertising
18 to
dollars weren't.
24 ain't watching no late night. Them boys are somewhere asleep, fucking,
They
getting
they
caught playing the
18 to
video game.
24 is streaming. They ain't watching late night. This is not like when we were kids. We didn't
Yes.
have nothing else to do when we were kids but watch late night. Now these kids, it's 24/7
I
access
mean,
with the
and the
internet.
ones who can't stream it, they kicking in doors or they got a job or they somewhere fucking. They don't watch TV. And everything is from your phone now.
That's what I'm saying. They watch it on their phone. So yeah, it's crazy how quickly some of this stuff moves versus like who would have ever thought late night TV would be gone? Who would have ever thought cable would have went away?
Cable went away?
It's basically dead. What new cable show is there? There's nothing coming out on cable anymore.
Why my head seems so crooked to me? I don't know. Times have changed. People have changed. Shit is changing.
I mean, you're on streaming now.
What do you mean?
The BET platform, BET Plus.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like just the new shows aren't cable's not getting it. It's always Netflix or Peacock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is cable really doing? So for late night to be gone, it's just when I was a kid, I didn't think you'd ever see stuff like that. It was Johnny Carson, then it was Letterman, and I wasn't a huge fan of Colbert getting that job, but to see the show go away forever, that's crazy. I mean, it's helped so many comics.
Yes. And those shows do because usually there's a comic in the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many times I've been on what is it called?
Seth Meyers and
Myers,
Kimmel.
Kimball. Look how many times I've been over there, and they always
Mm-hmm.
invite me back, and it helps each and every time that I go over there.
Mm-hmm. He might be the next one to go. So that to me is just it's like wow. When I was a kid, I always
Stop.
thought
God is gonna take care of this, y'all. He got one. He gonna take care of this.
what do you mean he got one?
Don't worry about it. He got one. Project 20, what is 2025? What's it called?
Yeah, Project
It's gonna be
2025.
called
Ain't got nothing
Project
to do with
Dead
TV.
Project. A lot of shit gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta let God get people back. I told y'all at the beginning of this podcast, stop trying to do God's work. God is here to put God is the only person that should be saying, I brought you here and I take
I
you out
just
of this
froze you on
bitch.
my side.
So, just sometimes you got to let God get them. And God will proceed, produce, I
One of those P words.
Yeah, one of them P words. Produce.
Pootang, I think it was.
Poo nanny. You should name this episode "How You Like Your Poo Nanny." Kate, that's the name of this episode. How you like your poo nanny? With that said, how you like your poo nanny, Deon?
Of age and happy.
White.
I don't matter the color. Everybody black in the dark now, Kia. Just turn the light off.
Well, I was actually talking about your fries and gravy, but we see your mind is in the gutter. I don't know why you talk like that on this Christian podcast.
Oh, but, this Christian podcast?
Yes. Hell, I'm a child of God.
You somebody's child.
Yes, I am. And with that said, we're going to wrap it up because we appreciate y'all listening. With that said, I want to thank y'all for paying attention and listening to us each and every week because without you guys, we cannot do it. Please continue to support what we do. You're welcome to go out and give a donation to our Patreon so Deon and Chris can get paid. I'm just here for y'all. Please get your tickets to the party in October 17, 18, 19. Irvine and I will be coming your way to the Irvine Improv in California, August 1 and 2. August 15th and 16th, Louisville, Kentucky, the Comedy Off Broadway. One of my favorite places to play. Please get your tickets. I'm coming back to Canada with Bert Kreischer on August 9th and August 22nd. September 5th and 6th. Yes, South Carolina Comedy Zone. I will be there. And there's so many more dates you can check out. All you got to do is go to misspatcomedy.com. Go to misspatcomedy.com for all your tickets and all your needs. Make sure you get your tickets to the party. The party is filling up. Thank y'all for everybody who participated, who bought a ticket. I can't wait to show y'all what I have for y'all this year. Make sure y'all come because this might be our last fucking party too. But with that said, go to misspatcomedy.com and get your tickets for your party. Get your tickets to come see me perform. Season 5 will be out in the fall of the Miss Pat show. Yes, it will. And season 3 of the Miss Pat Settles It. With that said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of the Pat Down with me and Deon and Nakia laughing in the background.